What's up everyone? I'm so excited for this package, so let's get into it. Let's get started with the GM Pro. There's loop on the cube, but that was not the first thing that I noticed about this cube. The exterior reminds me of the Yushin Little Magic. It's extremely matte finished. What am I trying to say? I don't know, but it is really hard matte finish. Okay, interesting. It's so sad that the loop is all over it because I'm not able to control it. However, despite the fact that it's so greasy on the outside, I think this is pretty great. Cubes are quite blocky. Tornadoes, Volk cubes, all of them are quite blocky. This one, it's not exactly like a blocky cube. It's smooth, kind of clicky. However, magnets are not strong, so don't think that it's extremely clicky. Corner cutting. Okay, over 45 degrees. Okay. Line to line is the enemy of every cube. I am really impressed. Why? Why do I have to destroy the box to open it? What? The things that I can say instantly, I don't like it. This is not for me at all. However, I see some people who might like this cube, but personally, I hate these types of cubes. It is so blocky. Actually, the name of it exactly describes how this cube feels. You can see when I spam PLLs, I get lockups. The corner cutting of the cube does not seem to be very great. What? Even at 45 degrees, it's a huge problem. To be honest, I expected more than that. The previous cube, GM Pro, is better than this, in my opinion. I wonder if it smells weird. What? I was kidding. I didn't mean it actually, but I was right. It smells so weird. This is weird. Why does it smell like that? I have no idea. What's this? I don't know why I keep getting these bad cubes, but seriously, plastic is exactly the same. It's not changed. I don't know why they kept this plastic. It's so cheap. I can feel it. It's so cheap. Feeling is just horrible. Yeah, this has same magnetic system. I don't understand what changes are made to this cube because it feels exactly the same. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's get to the next one. Oh wow, this box is so fancy, so minimalistic. The colors are so beautiful. I like everything about it. Cool. So yeah, let's get into it. The feeling is just undescribable. I don't know if that's a word. Like, just forget every aspect of the cube. Just focus on the feeling. So soft, so smooth. I've never seen anything like that before. Okay, now the performance of the cube. I'm a little bit confused because sometimes I execute PLLs like nothing. But sometimes I get a little weird catches, like snaps. It kind of snaps into the place, but sometimes it's not like that always. So that's something I cannot understand why that is happening. I cannot explain what is going on. Does it have any fancy thing? Oh, it does. It does. Oh my god, this has a ball core. However, I need to address something. This cube is not controllable to the point where I feel safe while spamming TPS on it. It's a little bit floppy, and if you're aggressive with your turning style, when I use force, it immediately loses its shape. It kind of does this thing. I don't know how to say it. But for the first impressions, I'd say I'm fairly impressed. I didn't expect something special out of this cube, and I'm so happy I see Diane producing something that is cool. The feeling of this cube is just phenomenal. This is like one of the best I've ever felt in my life. Good job, Diane. Performance of the cube may not be the best, out of the box at least, but the feeling is just on top. Oh, okay. Now I'm confused. This feels overlooked. First of all, yeah, overlooked. This is way more slow than this. This is a lot more faster, but it's not all about the loop. There is something different in these. I'm not sure if these versions are different. I just got 54mm sized cube and 55mm sized. And I wonder what is the other difference between them. Okay, this has same ball core system. Then what's... Okay, goodbye. Yeah, the system seems to be the same. And what is the difference? The feeling of the cube still remains the same, however, there is something different. This is a lot more controllable and it's not as flexible as the previous cube. Yeah, same thing. I don't know what to say. To be frank, I don't know what to say about this. I had completely different expectations out of this cube. It's a little bit hard for me to say something. I have to scramble and see how it performs in actual cells. I haven't done this on the previous cubes, but I have to do it on this because I just don't know what to say about it. Come. Mixed opinions, mixed feelings. Yeah. No, I don't like these types of cubes, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just not for me. So crispy. Yeah, crispy. You can hear the sound of it. I don't like that sound. Magnets are adjustable on this. I didn't know that. That's appreciated. We have 6 settings. Does it have... Yeah, like all of the cubes nowadays have ball core. Now I change my attitude towards this cube. I think it's kind of bad. The performance does not seem to be very great. Okay guys, this is different angle, different day, and different package, even different voice. I'm sick, I have a fever, and I hope you don't pay attention to that. Let's get into it. I like this box. This actually reminds me of a mix of Super Waylong and standard version of Super RS3 V2. This is a lot more clackier. This is more muffled. If I had to choose between these two, I would go with the Super instead of Super Waylong because this is hella expensive. $6.72. Nice. Wow. This is really interesting case. I've never seen anything like this. NzCubes are very disappointing because all the time when I unbox them, out of the box experience tend to be great. However, as I do a bunch of solves, I feel a little bit frustrated. Let's see how this feels. Oh, what? Cube just exploded. It looks like it's broken, but maybe it's not. I cannot believe this, but I think this is actually broken. No, it's not. No, it's not broken. Okay, this is the last cube of this unboxing, so let's get into it. Magnets are not changeable, and that was expected. This is like mid-range cube.
One thing that I dislike right away is cube deforms. This is different adjustable system. Are you kidding me? Feeling is completely different from Gen 14 and Gen 13. That is in a good way. I prefer the feeling of this. It doesn't sound as clacky as Gen 13 and Gen 14. Time is pretty decent, 7.6. I don't know, I could get way better time. The cube made it worse in my opinion.
And again, different day. This is how I would rank all these cubes from the worst. So this is how I would rank all these cubes from the worst to the best. Dayansheng MS3R, Shengshou Yufeng V2, Swift Block, MGC Evo, R3M Super Standard, Dayanguhong Pro M Standard, Gen 356 ME, Qi M Pro, R3M Super Bolher version, and the last one, Dayanguhong Pro M Maglev version. Here's one thing that I would do, and that is something like this. I don't recommend getting these 5 cubes. I'm not even talking about these 3, but these 2, MGC Evo and the standard version R3M Super, they are meh, but they are much better Rubik's cubes at this price point, so there is no point of getting these. In these 5, I highly recommend this Dayanguhong Pro Maglev version though. This one is much more sloppy and floppy. It's very flexible and this needs a lot of setup. However, this one is already ready to go and I highly recommend getting these. So yeah, that was all for this video. See you guys next time.